welcome back to Tread Out of Time. I hope that we're all doing well. This week we're heading down to Brighton. This is only 1 hour away from London and it's my favourite seaside town to visit, and it's a great place to go just for a day trip. So come along with me for the ride, let's see what we get up to. We began our trip to Brighton by heading down to Victoria. From there we got the train out to Brighton. It only takes about an hour and then you're by the sea, which is absolutely amazing. This is definitely my favourite place to go on a day trip out of London. Once you arrive in Brighton, we headed down to the lanes, which is full of loads of amazing independent shops, bars, cafes and whatnot to have a wander round. You can wander into the countless vintage shops and look around and find some really cool stuff like the one you saw there. There are also loads of great gift shops, so you can be picking up souvenirs and gifts for people. It's a really good place if you want to come Christmas shopping. I think that's where I'll be coming later in the year. This is Resident Records, which is an amazing and absolutely massive independent record shop. I purchased Rise Against's new album here. After that, we wandered up to the Lucy and Yak store. Lucy and Yak are a really cool independent brand that specialise in dungarees, and they run sustainably. They've got a really cool story as well to go with them, so check them out on other podcasts to see their story. After that, we decided we needed a coffee, and we found this really cool coffee shop which had loads of great plants in the windows, beautiful coffee and amazing donuts and treats. So I'd highly recommend popping into this place. It was absolutely awesome and was a well-needed pit stop. After refuelling, we decided to head back down to the lanes and through the streets towards the sea. Again, stopping into different vintage shops. I went into one of my favourites, which always have a good selection of second-hand Fred Perrys, where I can pick them up for about 20 quid instead of paying the rip-off price of 70 for a brand new one. Alice wanted to pop into Ragyard, that you can see there, which have cool shops in London too, but this one was much bigger. Then, of course, we reached the beach and we decided to sit there and absorb the sunshine before I decided I wanted to be an idiot and go and mess about in the sea. After that, and regretting having sandy wet feet, we decided to walk along towards where the pier is. Unfortunately, there were lots of bellends about on stag do's, but hey ho, what do you expect? We then reached the pier and it was super busy, and despite me being an absolute child and loving arcades, we decided not to go in. Instead, we went and grabbed a beer from this really cool pub. The outside of the pub is done up a little bit like CBGB's in New York, so I appreciated the punk rock link. After that, we went and grabbed an ice cream. This ice cream is absolutely delicious. Following that, we wandered up for some food. On previous trips to Brighton, we felt a bit let down by the food selection apart from your standard chains. However, the Pom Pub have baby bao, so they paired up with this little company which produced the most amazing bao buns of like a mix of really lovely flavours, and then you can grab a lovely beer to go with it too. This is where I'd recommend going for food. It can either be a snack or like we did and had it as our evening meal with a lovely bao bun and some great chips to go alongside it. We decided we wanted to finish our day with one final pint at the White Rabbit pub, which is a really lovely pub. Thank you, gentlemen, for sticking a finger up. Rehydrated, we headed back to the station to get the train back to London. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. Okay, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully you've managed to get some inspiration about what you could do on your very own trip to Brighton. Anyway, if you have found this video useful, please make sure you like, subscribe and do all of that fun stuff. But anyway, until next time, stay free, stay safe and be kind. I'll see you next week. See ya.